Hello, Hiromi. The question for you about failure. Do you know anyone who has really successful people who have not failed? Is there any successful people who have not failed first
No,
and continue to fail
there
while
are.
they're successful? Sorry, Margaret?
They often fail. No,
Yeah,
there is no such thing as anyone who hasn't failed,
yeah.
and they could fail up to 100 times before they have success.
Hmm.
But that's a lot of failures too.
Yeah,
Don't
it
want to
is.
fail that many.
Yeah. So
But
another
yes, they
question.
often fail a lot.
So we fail towards success, but even while successful, do people fail even in their success?
It's sometimes that's the way people learn because if we never made a
Mm,
mistake, we'll never learn.
What's that old saying?
yeah.
He who has never made a mistake has never made a discovery. Was it
Yeah.
Einstein or was Einstein or
Can't
someone
remember
said this
who,
thing?
but that's the one. Yeah.
So
But,
that's
the same with who discovered electricity and
Thomas
all those
Edison.
inventors had to fail a lot before they
Yeah,
finally had the breakthrough. Yeah.
correct, correct. And once someone is successful, we have this again, this wrong mindset that you'll never fail again. How many of
Mm.
you even just look at Elon Musk? He has been so successful in life, considered the world's richest man, and yet at this point in time, the last spaceship that he sent out up to Mars failed. Right? Anyone know what he
Mm.
said when it failed?
Mm.
Back to the drawing board.
He's, he said something to the effect of, "Well, we had it up for 11 seconds.
Okay.
We just keep trying." So, he didn't see it as a failure. So,
Mm.
Lance, what if every failure? I remember when I first, did anyone do Nice? Has anyone done the Nice program? Anyone heard of the Nice program? It's the,
I have.
what would you call the Nice program, Akka? It's the government
It's
gives you
just
a,
for business startups,
yeah,
government funded business
yeah.
startups.
I did mine about 20 plus years ago. You did yours recently. That's how you met Hannah,
10
our other
years.
coach,
10
Hannah.
years ago, yeah.
Been 10 years. Wow. So it could still be available for anyone who does want to do a course. It's they
It's a
pay.
different name now, I think,
Okay.
but I don't know what the new name is.
Right. So I remember when I was doing mine, I had just started my business, which was not the Capture Your Purpose one, but uh, it was the IT one that was called Future Tech Business Solutions. And I remember one of the teachers, lecturers, going around the room and asking everyone, "What is the goal of your business?" And guess what I said? It sounded like the dumbest thing at that point because I didn't know all this stuff. I said, "I want to learn how my business is going to fail."
Hmm.
Mm.
And
Not
he
many
just
people would say something like that, Ruben.
It was dumb to me as well after because he looked at me and he slaughtered me. He said, "What? Why would you come with such a negative
Why would
attitude
you? Yeah.
of wanting the business to fail?" And I said, "Well, I guess I'd learn from it." And I don't know why I said it because I'm not a negative person. I'm a very positive person, but it just came out of my mouth. I look back now and I go, "That's interesting." That I thought that way because I wanted to find out all the ways that my business could fail and then learn from it. So interesting.
But that's a courageous thing to say because most people wouldn't say something like that because they don't want to fail. That's the thing.
True. So I think embracing failure is something that even today I was looking at that and I wrote something about challenges. How do we embrace challenges? Because when we embrace challenges, then we see an excitement in that. So is there an excitement in the challenges in your life as opposed to an anxiety and a pressure? Is another thought process. So, Lance, how does that sound just based on what you said about, the business and trying not to fail, but seeing where it goes next, being accountable to that. How's that this conversation helping you?
Yeah, no, it is. It's because I get stuck, I get stuck in a rut and and you just got so many things happening at the same time, and it's just hard to grasp at many things about where you need to begin or where you need to be in the middle of or where you need to finish. So with me, it's I feel like there's just so many things happening at the one time, but then I've learned to sort of be able to just take those steps to be able to do one thing at a time. Like I just yeah, and it's okay to sort of go, well, I'll scrap that and I'll start something different and change it. You know what I mean? So like at the moment, I just got so many designs and too many things, and I'm just like, well, let's just do one design at the moment and go from there. So and then see how that goes, sort of thing. So um because at the end of the day, I'm going to need people to obviously have a look at it and see whether I get the positive feedback in regards to whether it's going to be something that someone's going to buy or not. So it's
Yeah.
there's a lot of things, but yeah, but what you're talking about is making me understand a lot of different things, so which is good. So
Beautiful. So I love the fact that you said about accountability. So, others who are on here running a business or about to start a business or got an idea, and even with investments. I mean, how many people are here who have investments already, but not every investment produces. But if you do enough investments that produce, you're going to you get some returns, right? But if you do nothing, waiting for an investment that you're going to get each investment you jump into is going to be the perfect one, then you might not produce as much as the ones who come in and do regularly, right? That's a good, a good opportunity. So, Lance, would you like to showcase your stuff next week? Showcase what you the level you've
um,
showcased.
you mean the week after, 2 weeks?
Yeah, next week. So we're moving to a kind of a weekly stuff
Okay.
connection. So not every week are we going to be teaching content. So, some weeks we're going to be just doing
Okay.
some stuff. But next week is
Yeah,
kind of like the members running the program, being able to run some
sure.
stuff. Hannah couldn't be on today; she's a bit unwell, but she'll be on next week, and she'll teach on the
Okay.
Canva side. Would you like to showcase what you've done, and then that becomes an accountability as
Yeah,
well with the others?
yeah. I could show a few bits and pieces. Yeah, no problem.
Beautiful.
Okay.
How many of
I'll
you
put something
think
together.
you'd be happy as members to listen to what Lance has got to say with his new branding as well as what he's going to do with his podcasting? If you think that you'd be interested, just pop a 888 in the chat group and let's encourage him. That we're looking forward to it. And again, just to the level just your vision, and then to the level of what your practical has been, so that we can encourage Lance as well. So, yeah, anyone else keen to know? And that again will help as we kind of help him during the members program, which will be really good next Wednesday. Beautiful. Welcome. Lots of people here. Some are friends from William. Welcome. Some are we've invited people to jump in as well. A few of us have got invites that have come in. So welcome to those who've not been before. Louis, good to see you all the way from WA, from Perth, right? From my memory.
Yes, WA. It's hot here.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Well, welcome, my bro.
thank you. Good to see you guys.
Yes, we missed. We did say we're going to catch up a couple of weeks ago, which we haven't. I haven't got your number, but please get it from Enrique and write me. I want to. Be lovely to have a catch up with you on a one-to-one.
Yeah, that would be great. That would
Super,
be great.
super excited to see where you are heading and how we can help govern that as well and be part of it
Nice.
with you. Yeah, because we want to see more people in the inner circle just getting into what they need to get into as well, which has been great. Just getting a clarity and getting very clear on things. Like we're just talking about people who have made it in their journey. A lot of people who are making it in their journey are very focused on the thing they're going after. How many of you think that's accurate? Like, have you met somebody who's everywhere and has got nowhere? But there's people who are really focused and they're getting somewhere, right? Who would agree with that? Right? Yeah, a few of you got your hands up. Yep, absolutely. So one of the things that I really tend to tell people, and I know Coach Rubika does the same, is if you don't know where you're going, write your vision down. Start with a dream, push it into a vision, because vision is your roadmap of the dream, because a dream can be like, I want to travel the world, and or it could be like, I want to build the biggest academy that's going to be an ecosystem that gives back to others, or I want to build a brand that's going to be different from all the other brands. Okay, that's a great dream, What's the vision around it, right? And so how is that going to create into a roadmap that you start to move into and have accountability with, have some milestones that you hit as well, which is going to be really super good. So yeah, love to catch up with you, Lewis, sometime and help uh, see what your vision dream is. Be really great. I'm catching up with a couple of people tomorrow as well, and I'm so excited about that in Melbourne in face to face. And maybe I might come to Perth. Who knows?
Yeah, why not? It's nice. Yeah.
People in Perth, it's like a different country. They're really, really nice compared to like Melbourne people are amazing. Sydney, I don't know. Sorry if any Sydney people are on at this point in time. They're a bit rude. When I was there, they just hit you on the shoulders
Perth,
in
Perth are a bit more relaxed. They're a bit more, they're not as intense as Melbourne, probably is the best way to put it.
Yeah, Perth is just like so laid back and they invite you everywhere. Like I remember going to Perth for work back when I was working in the bank 20 plus years ago. And I remember when I got to Perth, I had traveled to all the states. And when I got to Perth, the taxi drivers, each time from the airport to my hotel and back, each of them gave me their number, offered me for me to come next time and stay with them. One of them said he'll kick his son out so that I can stay in his room and he'll take me fishing. I was like, super, super cool kind of people. We wouldn't do that in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Like we'd have to be friends first for a while before we offer you our place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take the opportunity to invite everyone wanna come here.
All right, everyone. Anyone want to go to Perth? Please pop a 555
I'll
in the
be
chat.
there next week. I'll be there
Speak
next
up
week.
for yeah.
Actually, Margaret, if you'll be in Perth, right? So you should catch
Yeah.
up with Lewis. Lewis, Margaret's going to be in Perth. She doesn't need to stay at your place. Don't worry. But thank you for offering.
I'll be
Lewis is
staying
going.
in East Perth. I'll be staying in East Perth, Lewis, with my friend.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You,
we
where
can
are you? Where do you live?
in Lesmardy. In the
Oh, yeah,
yeah, I'm in the hills. What about you?
in the hills. My friend lives in East Perth.
Okay. Okay.
I used to live in the South Fremantle area years
Oh,
ago.
Did you?
nice.
You lived in Perth,
Yeah.
Margaret?
Told you this, Ruben. I have told you this.
Maybe it just hasn't registered yet. Okay. Well, tell me maybe
That's
another.
where, yeah, my boys, yeah, Alex was born in Perth.
Amazing. There you go.
Mm,
Beautiful.
yeah.
Well, Lewis, if you want to get a dose of amazing stuff and supernatural stuff as well, you got to meet Margaret. So,
Yeah, good.
so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, so maybe you guys should connect up. It'll be great, and then Margaret will tell you all a little bit more about us. Yeah. So I'd love it, Margaret, ambassador of the Wealth Creation Program. Please do that.
Okay.
So,
Send me your details.
yeah, guys, I want you to put in the chat group. What's one statement that has changed your life? One statement that has changed your life, something I popped on our groups today, and I'd love to hear. Just type it in the chat group. If you are a regular member, you know that we love to have your cameras on so that we know that you are ready to study, ready to consume the information, have a notepad or learning equipment with you, and so you're not distracted with anything else. Welcome to our visitors as well. So yeah, in the chat group, what's a statement that has changed your life that you have heard? For me, it has been your setback is a setup for your comeback. Your setback is a setup for your comeback, and that really helped me when I went through some really tough times where I felt very lost, felt like I'd got to a place of success and then boom, lost everything. And that was tough. And then I remember hearing that statement and it really helped me that setup, your setback is a setup for your comeback. So what about others? Pop them in the chat group as I just do a quick introduction. We've got some really great stuff today happening with William, just sharing more on property. But I just want to do a quick intro on
Say that again, Ruben. Your setback is a what?
your setback is a setup for your
Setup.
comeback.
Yeah,
Maybe
your
someone could type
comeback.
that in. into the chat group for me as well. That'll be really good. Your setup is a your setback is a setup for your comeback.
Mm.
So, guys, I want to welcome you to the Inner Circle Founders and Builders membership program. And we're actually moving on to thinkers and architects as well. And if you go, what the heck is all of that? Stay tuned. It's really exciting stuff that's happening. It just had tier memberships dropped on School, which is our platform that we use for Capture Your Purpose. And Darren, you're going to love that. It's going to be perfect for you as you build up your membership as well, and for others who are ready to build up theirs. Yeah, just stay tuned on that. So, creating healthy, wealthy leadership minds that create what I call you being the CEO of your own journey, and being entrepreneurs. If you're an entrepreneur here, which I'm sure everyone should be because you wouldn't be on this if not, can you pop a 111 in the chat group if you have entrepreneurial mindsets? Whether you've already been running in it for a while, just started, just discovering yourself, um, uh, been in it for 10, 20, 30 years and ready to go next levels. There's different people at different stages here. So pop a 111 if you are an entrepreneur. I don't know if my Haranka's doing a 000 as well. We ain't calling for help. Right? CEO is being the CEO of your entrepreneurship stands for community first. So that's one thing I believe that makes us unique in this platform as entrepreneurs. We put community first. We create empowerment for everyone. And then when the opportunity comes, we are ready for it. And I love that. So I'm the founder of Capture Purpose for 25 years, running it as a coaching program. This beginning of this year, moved it into an academy, and that's the legacy that I uh, have said this year. We'll be living our legacy, not just leaving one, because we want to live the legacy out. And so, really happy for those who first time here looking at that, being part of the program as well. So, Capture Purpose Academy vision statement is to raise a generation of kingdom minded leaders who live with a clarity of purpose, create sustainable wealth, and leave a lasting legacy of impact. At Capture Purpose Academy, we equip individuals with kingdom principles, practical strategies, and a supportive community so they can live their legacy, not just leave one. And again, this is not just a wordy statement. I mean, how many of you here on our chat group feel like you have a supportive group of people and you have practical strategies that you can put into place? And we talk about these kingdom principles, which some of you know what that means. Others of you may be just learning it. It's a framework of principles that we use to really create the value system under which we run. And I love that. So if you feel like that is true for you, for those who've been in the membership and have experienced that, love you to put a 555 in here to agree, to say, yes, this has been something that I have agreed with, and I have this supportive community. I have practical strategies that are helping me, and kingdom principles, this framework of value system that's been helpful. Yeah, wonderful. So thank you. That's great feedback as well. If you're a visitor, welcome and feel at home. Our membership is just $30 a month with a great value for our inner circle founders and builders. It will go up to $50 eventually. We've just the first lot as we moved the academy started this year formally. We did start a couple of years ago informally and then moved into formal. We've got some really great courses online on how to run business, how to do investments, great in conversations, information with our school platform. We also have things on parenting and leadership mindsets. And $30 a month is like a Netflix amount. And for that, you're getting huge amount of value online here with our Zoom meetings. And you also get one-to-ones with some of our coaches, 45-minute sessions that are complimentary every quarter that you can get to one of our coaches, including myself, and get some support around you on where you're going next step. So if you are interested in joining, do please reach out to the person who invited you. And you can trial out for 7 days, see what we have on our platform, see what courses we have running and what we are producing. And I'd love to have a chat with you as the founder, which is something we do for the first until we build to the next 100 members. And then we're going to explode out to the next year of about 5,000 members is what we're planning to explode out to, which I'm super excited about. It is something that feels like out of reach, but how many of you did I tell you that if you're scared about the dreams and the vision, then it's worth taking a step on, right? If it's too comfortable, you wouldn't take a step. I think, was it Rubika, Coach Rubika, you mentioned something like that? Have dreams that you're scared about? Was that the
Yeah.
wording?
You need to be very scared of your dreams because that means it's a dream, it's a big vision. And then we break it down into steps of how you can actually begin to achieve it. If it's not scary, then it's something that you probably can do. And so it's not really a big dream.
Love it. How many of you got a dream that you're scared about? And scared meaning you're not, it's not the negative fear, it's the exciting fear. Put a D and yes, if you got a dream that is like scary. Like I'm thinking about what we're building is more than just an academy that's with a movement. It's like an ecosystem, and it's beyond an ecosystem into like an era of new things, which is so beautiful. So beautiful. Love seeing that. Guys, as disclaimer, because we do teach information and give information that sometimes borders on also financial stuff. So this coaching program is designed to provide guidance, inspiration, and support. The information shared is for educational purposes only and should not be considered a substitute for professional advice from qualified medical when we do health stuff as well. Financial, legal, or therapeutic practitioners. We aim to equip you with tools and strategies for growth, but we cannot guarantee specific outcomes. Results will vary depending on your personal effort, circumstances, and decisions. By participating, you acknowledge that you are responsible for your own actions and choices, successes, and setbacks. If you require professional advice in areas such as health, finance, or law, please seek the assistance of a licensed expert. Again, thank you for joining us. Let's move forward with clarity, commitment, and purpose. Beautiful.
Ruben, can I
Yeah.
ask you to just repeat what you said when you said being CEO? What
See,
what it's
yeah.
community
Community, I'll just get the slide up again. Empowerment and opportunities.
empowerment, yeah.
Yeah, that spoke to you, Margaret?
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful. Love that. Yeah, community empowerment and opportunities. And I think that's really important. That's something we're striving to do. So everything you will see in the academy that we do is not just words, and you can hold us up to that, any of you, including our current members, if we're not matching our words. Guys, we have set a date and a time, 29th of November, 2025. Please put in your diary. That is the Saturday. And we're having our first in-house, in-person meeting in there in the workshop. William, I haven't asked you yet if you're free on that date because we have changed it from when it was meant to be originally. But I hope you'll be there because we are talking on property and you are the expert. So I'll reach out to you after, William, or you can tell me now and it's done. So we're looking at topics on wealth building through property in the next 2 to 5 years, leadership for parents and leaders, building a membership program online to generate 50 to 250K per month passive style income. We're going to have things on dreaming. We're going to have things on financial literacy, and it's going to be just amazing from 1 to 6 p.m. Networking, meeting people. It is available for members and non-members to come in, so our guests as well. Paid workshop, I think we're looking at about, Rubika, do you remember? We're just finalizing everything. We'll let you know. I think it was $30 for members and $50 for non-members, and includes meal, workshop, books. We'll have recording as well that you'll get after. So huge value of about at least $1,500 to $2,000 worth of value that's going to be there for just for $50. And for those who are members, it'll be $30. All right. How many of you here think that you can commit to coming? Because we want to, it's our first one and we really want to see everyone there. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be probably the end of year kind of celebrations as well. So if you're going to be making it, can you put a 777 in the chat group and say, yes, I make that commitment. I'll be there. And if you're a guest, please reach out to the person who invited you and you're most welcome to come in and, just hang
I
around with
I
people
will
around
be
it.
working that day, Ruben. I won't get there till 3 o'clock probably.
Okay, we'll see you at 3. We need
Where
you
will
more.
it be though? Where will it be?
Our usual spot, which is Coach Rubika, where is that again? Lynbrook.
Lynbrook. Okay.
Book Community Center. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. So it is going to be amazing. Yes, Lance, I'm going to be looking forward to it, bro, since you called me sir. Wonderful. Guys, who is ready for uh, our amazing King William, the ambassador, to share with us? He's been sharing a few things and it's on our wealth creation inner circle membership, which if you're a member, please go and check it. The recordings are here. It's we've also got under get to know your inner circle members. We've got the specific recordings that he has done two on the property strategies and collaboration of income strategies with property. So he's not going to share exactly the same information today. It's going to be a little bit further, deeper, and we'll pop that on our membership group as well. So yeah, jump on and check that out. And if you're not a member, get the link. You can trial out for 7 days. We've got some excellent courses here as well, just which has been, life changing for a few people who've jumped in here on the Power Series, the Mindset, 7 Ways Millionaire Scale with Purpose, Dare to Dream. So remember, we're very practical leadership, but the mind is such an important aspect. So William has been really loving on us on some of the products, working on something that I think we both have been talking about. How many of you recognize that it's better to collaborate than compete? And pop a yes in the chat group if you think so. A Y for yes, a no for no, or an IDK for I don't know. But collaboration is more important than competition. And so it is really great that you don't have to be the only person in your industry. Because if you are, then that means you're in the wrong industry. Why? If there is more than one person in the industry, like different car brands, different fast food joints, um, different Coke, different cola, and so on and so forth. If there was no competition, there wouldn't be a rising up. Right. And so if you look at your competitors and think of them as competitors that you're going to fight with rather than collaborators, then you almost set yourself up for a failure place. But a collaborator works together and something amazing takes place. Okay. So that's the first thing that's helpful. Second thing is that another type of collaboration is what William has really put into here is that the collaborative measure of everyone who is interested in real estate, not everyone can do the things they want that William can do. He's got 20 plus properties. He's very humble and shares it with humility, but to show that there is an expert in the area of talking with us. Um, and the ability for him to say, well, you can buy property, you can co-share with others and buy, you can buy from your super as an SMSF, a self-managed super fund. You could look at something that we're looking at, which is fractional investments where you can be a portion of that and we'll manage it for you. So there's different ways. And then when you do buy property, there's so many different ways he's talked about with us in terms of the NDIS space, which Coach Rubika is an expert in and can tell us you could rent out and get a higher return with participants there. But again, there's the higher risk. You could have co-sharing, co-living space, which is what I do with one of my properties, and I just increased it by 15,000 for the year, with a passive income of almost close to 80, 90,000 now, which is going to help pay off some of the pay down the loans plus produce a better lifestyle. So you can do co-sharing, you can do rooming houses, a little bit more legislative, but there are purpose-built ones that Williams told us about. And then there's the opportunities for things like Airbnb to produce income, or just your traditional rentals. All right. So there's so much that can be done. So how many of you here are into real estate in some way, shape, or form? Whether you've started or not, just put an RE for real estate. You've started, you're kind of interested, you want to go to the next stage. You have some goals of having multiple properties, not just one. Oh, and the granny flats as well. Cannot forget the granny flats that Williams introduced to us, which is exciting for existing properties. If you want to do a granny flat option, you can build your super through this. at the same time you could build your other portfolio, right? So we've got people interested, so there's so many ways you can come in. But he's also got us a referral program where if you know somebody who's interested and they go through with William, look at the stock there, and they're able to have William meet their real estate goal, then there is a collaborative referral fee that he will pay you. All right. Passive income as well. How good is that? You don't have to advise anyone, and please say to you, don't advise anyone. But if someone is interested in this space of real estate, uh, could you get them to speak to myself or William? And if everything goes through well, you get something as well that is not coming from them. It's coming from um, William, who would have given it to somebody. So why not give it to you? And plus, he'll support Capture Purpose as well as we build the academy and our Project 61 nonprofit as well. All right. So I just want to welcome William. I'm so excited to have him on here, always looking out for us and what's best that he can give us as opportunities. William, you're most welcome.
Yes, sir. Can I share the screen, Pastor Ruben?
Absolutely, you
I
can.
share the screen so I can talk.
I'm going to give you access to
Sorry,
that.
I jump in late because the preparation for this presentation as well is the developer helping us to give us some stock.
No
Can I
problem.
share the screen? Do you don't mind?
You can, yes. I've given you access to it.
Okay, that's fine. Just share that. Okay. Oh, okay, this is the one. Yep. Hang on.
So, guys, we want to put a 888 in the chat group to say thank you to William for coming and just to learn from him today. So please be ready for that and just to welcome him.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, just mention who are we. We got 3 companies covering. First, we have taxation, accounting. We got the accounting firm. And secondly, we also have the financial broker license. Now, currently, we have 3 financial broker working under us and 3 bank partner with us. So they want business from us. So these are the backbone we have. And also we are the full real estate license holder. And currently we are partnered with 12 developers helping us to source the right property for our prospect. This is the contact. You can contact me, contact Pastor Ruben, a website all there. Also our current phone number and our address. We are situated in Blackburn, which is not too far, very close to Box Hill. I think 4 minutes drive to Box Hill. Yeah, this is the address we have. Okay, now, because in one of the session, one of their members asking about the trust. So many of them not familiar. What is a trust? What's the difference from company? So today, specifically, I draw out the differences. What are the structures normally you can have? Now, I just show the first one. Can you see the graph here? The first one is sole trader.
Yes, we can see sole trader. Yep.
Okay, that's fine. I just today, before I touch to a trust, what is a trust or company? I start from if you want to be business. The first one is a sole trader. Sole trader, just one person. And sometimes one person, you lack of resources, not enough capital, not enough money, then you can add, you can push up from sole trader to partnership. Partnership is from 2 to maximum 20 members. But some other professional like accounting firm, legal firm, they got exception, they can go up to 50, but normally go up to 20. And sole trader and partnerships, and it's a very dangerous to operate because both are unlimited liabilities. So for instance, I take myself as an example. I partnered with six partners in Malaysia before when I was young. When I was young, I got no worry. I don't mind about risk. I want to make money. Who cares? Just join it now. I go back to Malaysia because I came from Malaysia. I'm a little scared because I don't know what other partners can do. And out of the 7 partners, if one partner go to issue check, IOU, buy luxury car under partnership, and when trouble comes in, liabilities, we call that, the creditors, they can insist after any one of the partnership. Maybe you're not involved, but you are one of the partner. So this creator very smart. They will check with these 7 partners who having the most wealth, most money. He will attack that partner. So for those are more matured person, my opinion, don't go in partnership because very dangerous. It can be many things happen you don't know the other partner's doing. So you are liable yourself. So no point. Then in contrast, you come down to the company better because company limited liabilities. So whatever they put up, just the batch, I put in 5,000, 50,000, that's it for stop. My liability up to the pay up capital, we call that. Then this one can be 1 to 50 members for the so-called normal private proprietary limited. This one is comparing different from the listing company. Listing company, they are public company. They could go beyond 50 members. But this one, we're talking suitable to our group. So-called, we are small entrepreneurs, not the giant. Giant one is a public company. It's a different story now. So now today we focus more on our community, our family. So we are suitable to this group. So beside company, and normally you form a trust. So a trust. This one, we're talking about discretionary trust. The distribution can up to the so-called trusted company. Trusted company, on top of that, you normally have at least 1 company directors. Can be 2, your family can be 3 or 4. Then they are just a manager. Okay, what is a company? Company is a legal separate entity and separate the liability from you. That's very important. In contrast to the top one sole trader partnership, they are at least one limited. So you are protected your property. So company, because separate entity means he can himself. Even though maybe you're the sole director, you are the sole member, but still different from you because you can add in directors, you can add in member later on. So company and you yourself is separated. You means you, company means himself. Then company also, when we talk on trust, he can have 2 entities, one for himself, one he act on behalf as a trustee, as a manager to in charge of the trust business. So he can have 2 entities on that to himself or as a trustee, as a manager of the trust company. So this one, the trust, here we're talking most common one. It's a type of discretionary trust. So I just mentioned a little bit, you didn't get confused, but just focus this one. Trust structure they have, fixed trust, hybrid trust, and pair trust, and the unit trust. There were so many trusts, so don't worry about the rest. So why I mentioned here, most commonly people form the family trust are under discretionary trust. Why? It's important because discretionary trust, when you make profit, let's say you make a lot of money, and up to the trustee to distribute, let's say here you got beneficiary, you got members, one, son, daughter, whatever, and maybe your dad, your mom, all can put in here. And normally we reserve a company, this trusted company, we reserve as one of the beneficiary. For example, you meet $2 million. So when you dispute to all these 4 members, in the tax bracket, you already up to roof. You're paying 47%. So why should I pay so much? Then the balance of the distribution, you can choose to dispute to the company. When the company tax rate is like that, if the company is in operation having trading, so this flat rate 25% will be charged as income tax. First dollar they charge 25%. For a company non-trading, standing there just getting dividend interest not in active, then the act will charge them 30% because they are not non-trading. So this type of company structure, normally this company considered trading because they have investment, maybe they have some trading, then whatever the trust company make on the profit, you can dispute at your discretion. I can give the first son more. I can give the daughter less. Next year, I can give daughter more and give son less. Depends on their personal income. If always choose a low income, then you can dispute normally. These are the so-called strategy to minimize the whole family's taxation. So trust having more flexibility. In contrast with company, no. If you just stop here, just company, then the company rate is 25%. And if Pastor Ruben and wife only two shareholders, so the distribution in the form of dividends, two of them only can share that, no others. But whereas if you increase to have trust company different, trust can have many. Let's say I put in Pastor Ruben's, he's the first beneficiary. That will include automatically, include Pastor Ruben's sisters, brothers, mom and dad, children, future children, all inclusive, automatic. So it's more flexible than that. So this distribution just mean that what you call children below the age of 18. So you only can distribute up to 416 per annum. If you distribute more than that, because they are still a child, not up to the major age yet. Major age in Australia is 18. If they're below 18, you can only give them 416 unless they work into a company. You can pay as a so-called personal assertion earning income. Maybe as a cleaner, helping your filing. You can come in. Work income is different from the distribution income. So distribution income, non-personal assertion, the maximum you get is 416 if the age below 18. Once beyond 18, you can give whatever amount based on tax rate. Then the tax generally 18,200 if you earn below that figure, you are still tax-free, just for tax advantage purposes. Okay, now, the trust also involve self-managed superannuation fund. They also use a company on the top. So this structure, okay, self-management fund means ideally you can have 1 member to 6 members. Sometimes your resources of money not enough. And now you can add 2, 3, maximum to 6 now. Used to be 4 before, but maybe lately family members got more. So the law changed it to 6 members at maximum. So then the SS fund, ideally, you have a total fund size of 200,000. You can start quickly to invest in property. Then this scenario, not many people knows. When you turn to age 60, whatever earning in your self-managed fund, whatever earning in terms of interest, dividend, capital gain, when your property 1 cycle, 2 cycle making few millions already. When your age is 60 and above, you can convert into income streams that's tax-free. What do you mean by income streams? Then the accountant say, oh, I want to make the 2 million I made, put it into monthly pay to me, income stream. Can be monthly, can be quarterly, can be semi-annually, can be yearly, put in income stream. This one accountant do this job, but we do this job for you if we are your accountant. But if you got other accountant, just tell them, do for me. I want income stream. I don't want to pay any tax. So the dividend, the interest earned, plus the capital gain from you selling a property, once you convert it into income streams, tax-free at zero. Tax-free. Okay, now I'm sharing. Is it you can go that far? Okay, now. You just now we explain the games like playing chess now. If you know the game, you win. You checkmate. Okay. This one just says this chart I've been showing a few times, but very, very important. You have to understand. For instance, the property day 1 I bought 800,000. Generally, most of them can get 80% loan. So on the yellow page here, you owe the bank or lender 640, which is 80% of the original cost price of the property. So now the strategy, Correct rent, they pay interest. Correct rent, pay interest on it. Don't worry about the principal. So what's one cycle later on? One cycle used to be 8.5 years, but due to the COVID, it pulled down. Now about 10 years, the cycle. We are talking about landed property, at least one. Landed property, it will grow 7.2% in the average rent now. Used to be 9%, now it dropped a bit. And about 10 years. 10 years property cycle, this property double. So in contrast, you only correct rent, pay interest. Correct rent, pay interest. Don't worry paying principal. So what happened one cycle later on? I can show you here. One cycle later on, you still owe the same amount, right? Because you never paid the principal. One cycle. Okay, now, just ask a question. Tina, are you there, Tina? I just want you to, so I use one example. Tina,
Yes.
how many
Yes.
years when you reach 65? How many years? You just see how many cycles you have. Just for example.
65, 25 years.
Okay, then you more than two cycle, right? 10 years about
Yeah.
one cycle. So actually, Tina reach here. We can't see the figure, but we just use 2 cycles. These 2 cycles, the property turn up to 3.2, double, right? Then okay, I think Tina say, William, I want to go holiday. Can I do that? Yes. When you reach 60, you sell this property. What happen? You sell the property 3.2 minus the cost. You're making 2.4 million. William, I'm paying a lot of tax, 2.4 million. What's the tax rate? I say it can be tax-free. What? Are you sure? How? Yeah, I say convert the 2.4 million into income stream, tax-free. But the first condition it must be fulfilled. You must be age 60 and above. You qualify to convert that profit into income stream. Okay, 2.4 million, for example. And I say, oh, 2.4, how do I use that? I say, how much do you want? Maybe 100,000 a year. 100,000 a year. How many years there? 100,000 years a year without calculating the interest. So 100,000 a year, 10 years, how much? 10 years is 1 million, right? You got 24 years, 100,000 paying to you every year. We haven't said the interest yet. So it's a lifestyle. I just thought Pastor Rueben say, who like to have a financial freedom? Only one property. You make 2.4. How about 2? How about 3? Tonight you cannot sleep, right? Okay, Tina, you get me? Tina, this one just for example, you actually are more than that. If you do 2.5 cycle, but I'm just using 2 cycles. It's enough. 2.4 million, you're getting out 100,000 every year in income stream. You can use for 24 years.
Is this for the self-management type of fund? You use that to buy the properties, or you use
Yes, okay.
your own?
Sorry, who is this? I cannot mention your name. Who was
Tina.
That's
sorry?
Tina.
Tina.
Tina still.
Tina, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, Tina.
Yes, it's Tina.
This one,
So,
if you use a normal trust, you can, right? But only using self-management fund. Okay, now, the strategy. Oh, my self-management fund, not enough money. Okay. Self-management fund contribution, you got 2 types of contribution, not written here. The first type is so-called concessional contribution, up to 30,000 a year, maximum, Maximum per annum is 30,000 for a concessional contribution. Concession means it's before tax. You can deduct, let's see your income is 100,000. When you contribute 30,000, 100,000 taxable income less 30,000 being contributed to your superannuation fund. This is the first type. Second type, oh, I still want to increase the money so that I can buy a bigger property. Yeah, second type of contribution called non-concessional. For simple terms, after tax money. The first one, first one is before tax money. Second option is after tax money. After tax money, you can put in 100,000 every year. It's non-constitutional. Why do I need to put in there? What's the advantages? The advantages, first, if you're under 60, whatever earning, interest, dividend, rental, whatever, there's a profit there. You are paying maximum rate of 15%, 15. So the tax is 15% maximum. So, I think I put in there because my income very high. I'm paying maybe 40, 45%. I don't want. So my extra money, instead of I'm using personal or my family trust myself, I don't want to put that. I like to put into self-municipal fund, which all the investment maximum before my age turn 60 is only 15%, 15. After 60, my income is tax-free. So you see the difference there. Am I answering your question?
So if I want the money out earlier than 60, can I take the money out?
Only under financial hardship.
Okay.
The lower until 60. 60 after you can. You just arrange for the income stream that can pay you tax-free. Before that, because the superannuation fund equivalent to retirement or pension, right? If you don't have money, you go to say, Papa is Centrelink, I don't have money, give me pension. So the pension department say, Tina, I think you better earn yourself. You earn enough, you don't depend on us better. So you go and invest. So certainly you can invest, certainly you can't invest. Actually, the government wants you to make money. When you make money, you don't rely on them. They save the burden. So actually, all these compliances, law governed what you can invest, what you can't invest. Actually, they want us to make money so that they reduce the burden. It's okay. Because the time constraint, I am given 20, 25 minutes. I need to finish. Okay, now this one you get a concept. Just get a concept. Working, we can work closely with you. Okay, we got a team. We got the financial broker. We also got the developer helping us, and also convincing it all in under one roof. Okay, the next one. At present, the best form of investment property is NDIS, best form. Secondly is a rooming house. Thirdly is a co-living. And fourthly can be any landed properties. So these are the sequence. Okay, now I'm sharing very exciting for this NDIS, the payment. I don't have time to explain the costing, how is the percent. I just show you how they pay. This one, you say, what is this one? Improve livability and robust. What is it about? Okay, we make it simple term. 4-star hotel and 5-star hotel. Easy for us to understand. This one improve what they call 4-star. This one robust 5-star. If your build up is 4-star, you get this one. This one in Western suburb. Southeastern suburb more. Okay, one participant, one tenant. Yearly, you get 75,000. 2 participants, 151,000 in Western suburb. In Southeastern suburb more. And the cost of this property, approximately 800,000. You can see this property on this Friday. Hangover. Pastor Ruben, you're there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, Pastor.
Yeah, I'm here.
Pastor Ruben, have seen that property in Kleinot. This Friday, we are going for handover, taking over the key.
Beautiful.
Our family all welcome. Friday, 1 o'clock. They can come and view, what is the NDIS property? They can have a look, how it looks like. It's our own property. So you're our family. You're welcome. And take out the address later on. I already typed the address here.
Send the address and we'll put it in the inner circle for the members so they can, anyone who wants to come.
Can you help me to type out the address first? Can you type this one out?
I've got from my
handover and inspection. Okay.
Yeah, you sent me last time. I'll find it.
Cannot.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, this Friday, 1 o'clock. You're welcome.
Just go back there. Let me just take a screenshot.
Yes, but this Friday. Yeah, last time you went for inspection, but this one handover, they give us keys already. They give us key,
Beautiful.
So all are welcome because we treat all of us as you are all family member, please pay. Free of charge, come. Can you take a screen? Pastor Ruben, did I address the screen?
Yes, I've taken it. Yeah.
1 o'clock. Okay, 1 o'clock, physical check, physical test. You come, you see the property. What is the type of NDS property? You can come and look at it. So just like, you had to make time come because you know why? Once participant coming in, now even tenant, they are having very big power. You can't simply walk in. If they don't like, you say, sorry, you give me 2 more weeks. I need to arrange properly, take tidy my property before you come in. But now, when we go for inspection and hand over key, that means no tenant can prevent us. Just go. So just with our permission, you can come look at the property and learn more about that. Next time, you can, let's say you got a friend wanted to buy this type of property. You say, I seen before. I seen how it looks like. You just refer, having what? Collaboration fees from us, from our family. Or recommend someone coming to buy. You can call referral fees. You can call collaboration fees. Okay, doesn't matter. It's a family. Okay. Okay. Now, why is so important here? This one they address now. The strategy. Okay, NDIS strategies for renting to NDIS. The strategy, because we get more than half dozen. We know what is so-called pro and cons. Cons during waiting period, because all these are compliance and need time for applying. We cannot apply before you hand over with all this certificate. The certificate for NDIS makeup, whether you're robust means 5-star, 4-star, all have to be clearly elaborated and certificate signed by the authority before you can apply to get the NDIS participant in. Take some time. Minimum take 2.5 months, maybe to 1 year. And the participant, whether they like to come in or not, take another assessment time. So now we have found the strategy now. During waiting period for compliances, few months to a year, now we invest in furniture estimate cost of 8 to 12,000. Starting from day one, when your furniture is ready, rent out to respite, Airbnb, etc. Okay, what is respite? Anyone knows about respite?
Yeah.
Yes, no?
But I think Rubika is the expert here, Coach Rubika.
Oh, Rubika, can you explain a bit respite?
Hello, how are you?
NDIS.
People live.
Yeah.
How they,
Yeah.
where they look after the people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we are sharing our experience. Share a bit. How much you
the
know about respite?
respite is usually where the participant can go with a support worker and spend some time somewhere, and it could be a house like this, giving a break to the carers.
Thank you.
However, at the moment, they have changed the rules on respite a little bit, quite a bit actually, that there isn't the respite the way we knew it before. It needs to be linked to the client's goals.
Right.
So it needs to be where maybe the client needs to be able to socialize. So the respite would then have more than one person staying in the house at that time, and maybe some activities that are provided at that time. So,
Right.
so based on that, they may be able to get some respite. And once again, it needs to be in their plan.
Thank you, Rebecca.
That's okay.
Someone is already understand respite. Okay, I give you the experience. We got one client. Right now, respite is a handicapped people. They're having short-term holidays. Okay, so summarize it. Short-term holiday, they come and stay 1 or 2 weeks time. We have a client lease out only for 2 weeks. She couldn't believe 10,000 bank into her account. She said, are they making mistake? Why they pay so much? 14 days, 2 weeks, paying 10,000. We got shocked. 2 weeks only, 10,000. So if you can rent out, then because the structure is structured for Airbnb flexible, can be respite, can be Airbnb short term, because we don't want to have a waiting time. Once the loan draw down, if you are waiting, just waiting for the NDIS participant coming, what happened? 2 months, 5 months, still not coming yet. We are panic. We panic in the sense that the installment we already start paying and no tenant coming in the cash flow aspect, we cannot stand too long, put this way. So I think, Pastor Rueben, you also introduced one to Victor. Victor, he only got one participant, which is not enough. He got 4 rooms there. So you can actually list out in Airbnb or Respire for another 2 bedrooms. Don't wait. So our strategy, don't wait. You get started. So now to Pastor Rueben, I don't know your apartment in Prospect. Have you leased out on Airbnb yet? I don't know. I'm just asking.
Yeah, that's been on Airbnb until December, and then after that, it'll move into a short term. So I've been testing
Okay,
out
now.
between short term and Airbnb.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. We have 10 properties. I think about 6 property transfer into Airbnb for this new management called Matthew. Matthew handled this one. And amazingly, all my clients very happy due to 90% booking out. And Pastor Ruben, you know that October, November, fully booked. Yep. I think the surplus came out from, if I'm not mistaken, it's from Quest, and there's too much booking, so they fall over. Don't have enough unit to rent out. So until November, all fully booked, full house. So imagine my client all very happy. Oh, you didn't know, unexpected. So actually, you need a strategy. So what platform you are using? Now I show you the platform we are using. You got Airbnb, Booking.com, Vibro. So this one, I was discussing with Matthew, I think the last 3 days, I say, how soon they can come in. Once your furniture is finished, you can come into day one because they came from this booking, Airbnb, Booking.com, Vibro, all came in here, so a lot. So I think he used the right platform. You know, the Pastor Ruben, before that, it was under Raymond Yap's group. They don't know how to go, but the booking rate is below 65%. But the Matthew is 90% right now. So he told me, if you get this ready, I can ensure you can list out very much. Then, okay, now, I'm a tax accountant as well. I need to calculate the cost. 8 to 10,000, 12,000 extra cost put in. How soon my client's capital can get back? I need to know this figure. From the information given, approximately 3 months, the capital will be returned. If you this out to about 6 months, you'll get about approximately 22,000 profit. So before the NDS participant come in. So that means this Airbnb is very nice, like in Box Hill, Pastor Ruben. We lived there for 1 or 2 weeks because they block it. So my family lived there for 3 days. Another client, 1 week. You can block anytime. Very flexible. So my family, oh, I want 2 weeks there, holiday for maybe Christmas, maybe for Easter, whatever. You can block it and let our family members to enjoy the festivities, swimming pool, barbecue. You all used before, right? Barbecue, gym, all use that. That's the, I think one thing you enjoy because it's your property. You can block anytime you like. So you're very flexible. So, and the festivity, let's say 1 year later, a participant of NDS like can come for inspection. In contrast, if you lease out to the normal tenant, they're having very big power. Oh no, I'm not ready yet. You cannot come in yet. You give me 2 weeks, 3 weeks, let me tidy up. But Airbnb is not. Airbnb, you go out today, tomorrow, today evening, some cleaner come and tidy up. So next day can lease out again. So very flexible. So we already adopted because this one is through our past experiences. And people say, oh, we saw there's a lot of building, the entrance is very wide. Probably for this what called wheelchair to go in. There are many untenanted. We are worried on that, but our group not worried because after knowing the so-called the outcome, we had to think up a strategy how to overcome this issue. Now We adopted this one from day one. We got tenant to come in, at least 2 rooms leased out. Maybe not 3. The third one maybe reserved for the NDIS. But as I say just now, from the past experiences, they won't come in straight away day one. No. They take some time for a compliance test, make sure everything is in order before they get approved. Maybe you have to wait for 3 months. We don't want to wait for 3 months just vacant there. From day one, once your furniture is finished, day one you can lease out. This we adopt the strategy. But anyway, you can feel free to come on Friday. We got a lot of members of our team all there. You can ask a lot of questions you like, do your inspection. The builder is there, ask questions you like. Just feel welcome. You want to know more about that. Okay. Now, and this is the address. You feel free to come. Client Knot, which is very close to Pastor Rueben. Pastor Rueben, your one is in what's your suburb just next by,
Brandon, yeah, it's next door.
Brandon North. I think, is it 5 to 10 minutes drive from there?
Yeah, less than 10 minutes we were there.
Less than 10 minutes from Pastor Ruben's house. So feel welcome. Maybe after finish, we can go for coffee, right?
Yes,
That's
we
fine, okay.
can come
Me,
here
all
for a
welcome.
barbecue.
Yeah, okay. Now, because I told the developers tonight I'm going to give a presentation quickly. They sort out some property for me, which just now I was late to come in due to I need some preparation, doing the PDF file, merging, and doing the PowerPoint. These are the selected property, start from co-living, rooming house, and so-called the NAIS property. So all drawing here. You want, I can give you more information about that. Because the time constraint for my limited time to explain more, these are the few. These developers, they own the land. That's why here they got a lot of land here. Okay, I'm telling you, I started about 12 years back. The property price from 298,000. My time working together with them, that was 12 years back. 298,000. Today, same house, smaller land, but the price no longer 300,000. So you can see Australia is not fluctuating, but not fantastic growing, but very stably, slow but steady. So as in contrast with share, I don't reckon, please don't ever go into crypto. I lost more than $500,000. Crypto got no value to back up. Share, you have to go into blue chip when you got extra money sitting down there. But the first priority should be in property, low risk. And okay, for my time, I've encountered 3 recession time. The first one is SARS. Second one, financial crisis. Third one, COVID. You're talking too long, you forgot. Talking COVID. COVID is quite new to all of us. I think we all face COVID. What happened to the property? What happened to the shares? What happened to those companies cannot sustain because of COVID and cash flow problem? About 25 to 30% company closed down. COVID. Share come down a lot. Property stay. Even during COVID time, anyone heard about confiscation, forced fire sales, auction, take away the property? Do you heard anything about during COVID time? It should be because the lender, the bank say, oh, I'm doing business. 3 months they didn't pay the installment. By agreement, I can force you to get back my money, right? Contract agreement all written. 3 months you didn't pay the installment, sorry. The lender have the right to seize or to fire sales, put in auction, get the money back. So just lately only. How many years ago? COVID. And you heard any property being seized, being forced, getting back? No. The government said, don't touch my community's property. You need to extend for the payment, right? Then the lender said, Mr. Government, I'm in business. How come if I don't collect money back, I'm losing money? Mr. Government say, you can charge interest, but you cannot seize the property. You have to give them deferred payment. So then the property during that point of time was stagnant. Then now is a very low time for the property. So I reckon because the interest rate come down and the so-called the working condition is better right now. Now we sign up a lot of things with China. China going to be pumping a lot of activities by taking out the material. So I believe there's a boom coming. And guess what? The present property prices right now, New South Wales stand the first. Who is the second? No, Victoria, sorry. Queensland ranked number 2 now. The pricing higher than us. Victoria ranked number 3. How could it be possible in terms of land? Queensland so much bigger than Victoria. They rank on number 2 now, the pricing. I cannot believe. Victoria now stand number 3 because we have less land. Supposed to be ranked number 2, but now we rank number 3. That means indirectly it tells us that the property prices in Victoria now is cheaper than used to be compared to New South Wales, compared to Queensland. I'm just share a little bit. I got property in Queensland, I got property in New South Wales, I got property in Western Australia, but not to show off, but I like to let you know, we know the game, you can have that. So you don't need to be that difficult. There's a song called, or sing, I will follow you whenever you go. Just follow the game. That's it. You will get it. Not too hard. Thank you, Pastor Ruben. Any questions? Yes, sir. My time's up.
Thank you, William. Guys, can we please give William a big 888 in the chat group to say thank you for such a wealth of information. We have the recording. It's on our group for those who are members there, and those who are not members, you can jump in and there's a trial period for you to check everything out. And plus, his other 2 videos are there too. William, we do have a couple of questions. One was whether this is confirming that property you just gave put up there for 750, is it an NDIS property and is it including land?
Yes, it's a landed property qualified for the NDIS. We already got a certificate. NDIS, easy term we call 4-star. My one is 4-star.
And the building is completed or is it still in process?
Completed, handover. Friday they're going to give key to us. We take over, we will manage ourselves. So I like all of you to experience that. We are not just stock, but you see, I'm investing, of course. I know a lot of properties, loan, and so forth. So if I am investing in this type of property, you should know, oh, maybe it's correct. Just follow. As I said just now, he sing the song, I will follow you.
So this
and
property you showed, sorry, William, the property you showed us, is there others for sale? So that one I'm assuming is the one that we're going to see on Friday that's already been sold. But are there others for sale in the similar category, 750,000 NDIS opportunity?
Or those, I think is no, okay, please pay. I think it's a good question. Pastor Ruben say, where can I get this type of property? Actually, the developer telling us, what do you want? We just build for you. But the rest we don't know. The market, the rental, we don't need to know. We are only know how to build it. If you want NDIS, which location you want, because they just hire land, just build for us. Okay, for this land concern, be very careful. Not all land are suitable. So before the land suitable for the NDIS, we need to spend about 5,000-6,000 days in auditor checking the land suitable size for this NDIS to be built. So from day 1 until day handover, all these 5 days in auditor checking. So to build property, actually, there are a few people checking for you. You don't worry. Firstly, if the lender agreed to lend you money, he already checked. Then when this progress payment, every now and then the engineering to check the progress 1, progress 2, progress 3 compliance to this building requirement. Building requirement, you say there's a building association checking that. So when the property finished, how many people checking? Do you know that? One is the lender to come. Is it really complete? Is it really 3 bedroom or 4 bedroom? Then the NDS audit account, is it compliant with this requirement, 3-bedroom built as belongs to this NDS standard specification and so forth. Third one, the council before giving out the certificate of fitness, they need to come to check everything compliant, 7-star building, all tick, 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 before they give a certificate for certificate of fitness can live in there. So there are 3 to 4 bodies checking on behalf of us. So when you buy this new property, there's no drama. There are few professionals already there checking the compliance because you owe them money. They need to check this property. Is it worth that much? Is it built according to the specification? Then NDS, is it qualified for the NDS people to live in? Are they approved from the NDS department? All these one so-called the compliance. There's a lot of compliance that you must follow. So it's a very strict procedures, but I love that because you cannot any hanky-panky, you cannot get approval. So all compliance, yeah.
Beautiful.
It's an
Thank you.
NDS property, but not for sale this one. So my strategy is buy and hold, keep it.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Another question.
Yeah, next question you'd like to ask.
Queen Nadia asked, which area is affordable and good for Airbnb in any price range?
Okay, first I think it's good to look at the cash flow. So now, in property theory, how you make money, which part is making most money is the property growth, not on renter. Of course, renter can help you for cash flow. So that means you're buying the property, you must have a growth. Then we can check firstly the area of growth, the population incoming. That's important. And to list out at the present moment, I just checked with the client yesterday. I thought it's less than 2%. No, less than 1.5% vacancy rate today. Not enough. So to add on that, NDIS and rooming house now today is land tax free. It's not enough. Government encourage, please invest, keep our community have a place to stay. These two property is land tax free, not enough. That means the participant or the tenant, the vacancy rate for the normal one is less than 1.5% now. That means 100 unit come up is 99.9% or 98.5% this up. So very comfortable. I think for this occupancy, Pastor can share his experience as well. He is very good. He's an expert in rooming house. Pastor Rueben, share your experience. You are expert 10 years already in the past.
Yeah, I did rooming houses for 10 years from 99 to 2010, actually, so 11 years. But now the co-sharing has been, I think, the better one because it's less legislative, but very good. And you can rent out each room. You can get the co-sharing or rooming house gives you better, higher return. It's easily manageable. You don't need agents in there. So I've set up a system for myself personally where I don't have agents. I get some really good tenants, and two out of my two of my tenants, one has stayed for 6 years, who just moved on last month. One has been there for 5 years, and a couple of others have been there for 1 year now, ready to move to the second year. So they're more long term. Whereas if you get the wrong ones, they'll stay only for short term. They'll wreck the place, have problems. So the main important thing is getting them from the beginning at the right time. And if you can put it through a better entity like a family trust, for those who are ready for that level, it's good to let the family trust rent it from the owners, which are yourselves, pay the normal rental fees, and then the family trust makes the extra income, which then is a better distribution tax-wise as well.
Mr. Rueben, can you share a bit from your past experiences? What is the vacancy rate like?
With rooming houses and co-sharing, vacancy has been pretty much in the last, say, 6 years, has been at apart from the COVID time, has been vacancy rate has been less than 5%.
Yeah. Even including the COVID time.
COVID time, my vacancy was a little bit higher because a lot of them went back to their. We had a few that were either from overseas or in country Victoria, and so they went back there, and because there was no internal movement, we couldn't get new people. But the ones who were staying stayed for two years plus.
What
And
if you take away the COVID time? So normal time, what is the
yeah,
vacancy rate like?
vacancy rate is less than 5%.
Still less than 5%.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing. This one, the practical experience, right?
Correct.
That's good.
And
Easy to learn.
even with the when I was doing the rooming houses, the main thing was making sure that you didn't get people who were making sure you signed a 1 year contract rather than month to month, because otherwise sometimes people would leave in November if they were students without finding replacements. So that was my first experience in when I got my first lot of 7 properties in the first year of doing rooming houses. I was so excited, but then November came, everybody left, and I had 90% of vacancy rate until January, February, which was not a good thing. But once I understood that, I just got better contracts, better term leases, and then also negotiated with mainly the students about their time there.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. Thank you. How do you cook? How do you cook? Sorry, you said that in November the student going away. What strategy you use to cook the vacancy during November, maybe December and January? What is the strategy you use? Do you mind to share?
Yeah, absolutely. Back in the day, I did summer school. So those who were staying for summer school, I looked for those particular students. I also had students sign for 1 year, and I explained to them if they're going back in November, we had to find a replacement. So they were happy with that. Some of them stayed on, kept their things, and didn't pay the bills, which was fine. They were not there, but they kept on paying the rental, so that when they came back, they had the place still secured for them. Nowadays, there are semesters that are starting in different ways now in the city over here. So different universities have different course times, and a lot of students now who come from overseas, if you're targeting the student occupants, they don't go back every year because they can't afford to. So they're here for the long term. They're working during summertime. So it's a lot better now than it was back when I pioneered this sort of work.
Yeah, okay. Talking about the so-called student visa booking, used to be 20 hours a week. Now they increase. Now they increase how many hours? Do you know that? They got more hours to work.
They've got more hours, and then when they are on holiday, they can work even more. So their visas allow them to
holiday
work.
is no limit. I was told, holiday
Correct.
they can work more.
Yeah.
So
I think it's about
then
34 hours now, but I have to confirm that. I think it's about 30 hours or 34 hours a fortnight or something rather than 20 hours. So
yes, that's right. That's right. So actually, you open the facility, let us make more money. Put this way.
absolutely. Yeah, very,
Thank
very
you.
exciting.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Mama Carol asked how many inspector will have to check NDI's building. Assuming there are two, will they charge 6,000 each? So I think when they don't need to inspect each time there is a tenant coming in, right? It's just a one-off inspection that it's NDI is
Yes.
approved. Would that be right?
So the auditor will check your building. Is it qualified for the specification? Just came in and take and date. Once you qualify, they give you a certificate. Okay, everything looks fine. This is a certificate for you. You are approved to get in NDIS participant. That's just one time. So because the building is new, so we build according to NDIS specification. So normally you will hand over just a formality, they come and check, take, sign, then give a certificate. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Margaret, is it Margaret asking?
No, that was Mama Carol.
Just now, who was asking? Sorry.
Mama
Mama
It's
Carol.
me. Yeah,
Oh, Margaret, Margaret, can you come on? Are you free to come on Friday? Have a look. We can check over there. The builder there. They got
Sorry.
also the managing agent for NDIS there. We are there. Then we can talk there.
My brother looking after my daughter's kids there. I will. So I can't go anyway.
We can go in there.
Yeah, that's
maybe
Yeah.
we can video shoot.
William. It was Mom Carol that was asking. She's
I
up
will.
in
I
the
will. I will
western
let my
suburbs.
husband.
That's
Sorry?
Okay, right.
Papa Luke's
Come.
wife, Mom Carol.
Yeah,
But Margaret is around
Papa
depending on
also
work.
looking. Yeah.
No, I'm working. Um, I, I work 4 days.
Right, 4 days.
Can I
Which
just
day are you free, Margaret? Which day are you free?
on a Monday?
On
But
Monday.
I just wanted to ask, who's responsible for looking after the NDIS properties?
Oh, we
Who
have
does?
licensed this managing agents for NDIS. We working is my tax client actually.
Yeah.
It's a license. You have to be licensed. Yeah, licensed NDIS service provider. The license.
So I'm just thinking of who looks after the maintenance of the building and the housework and all that sort of thing. Who does that?
Okay, locality. This one actually Matthew looking after. Ideally, we have a team form up because if the property is getting here and there, maybe one team is not enough. Maybe on the southeastern, you got one team here, always service the so-called this cleaning and tidy up. So I think we need to form few team later on because we're getting more and more client right now. And one is in the east, southwest, west, north. We cannot handle so many. So I think 1 week before, someone want to be coming to help. So Matthew's wife, what's the wife's name? Is handling for recruitment. So I think that person's name being recruited by Matthew's client, and then that means they locate the job because that means
Is this the Matthew from that we met on when we came to see the property last time?
yes, that's the one. Yeah, he's
Okay.
his license. He got the NDIS service
He just started
provider
his
license.
NDIS. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You
So
sent
it's
me
similar,
before.
Margaret is similar to what Coach Rubika is doing with her unique love. She could manage the property.
Oh,
So it's like that. Yeah, so it's
okay.
similar kind of thing.
Margaret, can I know more about what license you're holding? You can service. So I will put into the so-called our team because someone license like that. So Margaret, you can maybe explain a bit more what you can handle.
No,
So
William, I was talking about Rubika's got the license for Unique Love is similar to what Matthew is doing.
All right.
So I'll just explain that to Margaret in terms of her question about who will maintain the property.
Yeah. So Rebecca is the manager. So she assigned someone going right, isn't it? Rebecca
So
is
basically, she could create a team that would
yeah. That
and
looks
that
good.
would
Yeah.
become another business that could
Yes.
be run out of the NDIS.
Yeah.
Or
Margaret, are you living in the southeastern suburbs?
yes,
So where
yes,
about you?
I'm in Berwick.
Very okay. We need a team over here. I mean, you don't need to cross over to the west, the north, to Geelong. No. Then you kill yourself. So we need a team over here to look after them. So it looks good. So this team is slowly form up bigger and bigger. Thank you for telling me, Margaret. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you, William.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Once I retire from the job I'm doing now, I'm going to be a bit more interested in working in NDIS somehow
Right.
with yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Good
Amazing.
money. And yes, good money.
Yeah.
They pay a lot of money. I don't know why.
Thank you. And thank you, William, again. Guys, just before we finish off, 5 questions for you to think about around the property side. It's kind of in line with what we had shared.
Ruben, sorry to interrupt, Ruben.
Yes,
Can I
Shami.
ask something to?
Yeah.
I was waiting for William. He's supposed to send me some like within our budget. He knows.
Yes.
So I was waiting. Should I take another appointment with him?
Uh,
It could be India's property if that suits our super.
Shamin, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. I think I still owe you to send you some so-called selected property. And
Yes.
can you fill the interview form and send back to me as quickly as you can?
Okay.
Then we basing on the information,
Mm-hmm.
we know exactly where are you, then the budget up to what level is better. Because I haven't received your interview form yet. So just from your talking.
Remember, I said to you, I couldn't fill up everything. That's why I didn't. But is it okay as much as I can?
Yeah, you fill as much as you can. If some area we are not clear, we can ask you, and then we can just fill up. Please.
So
Because
the
Shamin,
NDIS property
sorry?
today you showed, the NDIS property you showed,
Yeah.
it built and it has client or no, it's brand new.
Okay. if you use semi-municipal fund, it need to be one contract. So today's property all selected for one part contract only. So because the developer know I'm presenting tonight, they say who are they? The developer need to know whether you are self-managed fund buying or personal buying or trust buying, so that they can structure in such a way to qualify us. So just now, I think about 7 property they sent, all qualify one part contract. The self-managed fund can buy. So okay, Shamin, please wait. I'm not the one person working, so I got a team. So when you fill in the form, I can circulate to my right team. I say, okay, team A, can you check this one? What is the capacity? What is the budget like to suit this client, the budget easier for me? So once you send it to me, I can send to my correct team, they will check. And then very likely maybe next day they can come back. They can come.
Okay. I will send it in a
Send as
while.
fast as you can,
In a
please.
while. And I have another question. Actually, I invited someone in the call.
Right.
So she had a question that we can do SMSF only if your super is 300K. Is it true?
Oh, no. 200 above, because 200 you can buy a smaller property. So 300 maybe you can go a little bigger. So what do you mean by small and bigger? I give a comparison here. Land and house, the lowest, land and house normal. And the other one is the co-living, a little bit higher because you can rent out to 2 tenants. Then you upgrade a little bit more, 5 bedrooms for the rooming house, a bit dearer. Then you come to the highest level, the NDIS, because the compliance is built according to the requirement for the wheelchair, it costs more money. So in contrast, the property value is higher. So
So
we say low
how
one,
about if someone has only 50K in their super?
50K cannot. Maybe as just now from the presentation over there, the same municipal fund came from 1 member to 6 members. Maybe you go and get few more members add in when the total sum more than 200. Yeah, you can start from there.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Like a partnership.
And
So
in
partnership, don't worry. Let's say one got 50,000, one 100,000, one is 150,000. The share is equivalent to the amount. So the accountant will do the sharing. Okay, 50, then maybe one part, 50,000 over 300,000. And then the 100,000 100,000 over 300,000 share the got. So they share very equally to the amount balance you put in. Yeah.
Yeah, and also I think the other thing just to be aware of is that normally a lot of accountants are saying you cannot convert your super into SMSF unless you have more than 200,000. But technically, any amount that you have in super can be converted. You just have to think about when you self-manage the auditing costs, the taxation costs that you will pay every year. I think it's roughly about $4,000 every year by the time you look at the accounting and the auditing, right, William?
No. It's about 1,500, 1,500.
Is that including the
Just
auditor
one.
as well?
Yes, including. No,
Every
because put this way,
My tax
we are
account said 1,200.
okay. We put this way, in contrast in the market, we are Asian based. So Asian based, I need to admit that our fees are very reasonable and more competitive.
Okay.
So this is a big firm.
So what I said again, not financial advice, work around the $1,200 to $4,000 mark of understanding setups and every year costs, and then any amount is you can bring into a self-managed super fund. From what I've been made to understand, you can leave a portion in your super and bring some down to self-managed. So once you talk to someone like William and you kind of work out what is the product I want to buy, and yeah, like Nadia said here, she can partner. You can have up to I think 5 people, William, in a super fund that can be partnering together, and it's proportioned. Six,
Six
six,
people.
okay, and it's apportioned from it. And if that one super fund then has enough to buy a property, and you're all in agreement that you're taking that amount, contributing a certain amount towards it, then the rest is worked out through the software, if you like, of the for who's getting what back when the rentals come in, the income comes in, the deductions, etc. So it's an
Exactly.
idea that
Exactly. Yeah. Before I forget, because last meeting we said that within this year, towards the end of the year, we're having offer. So to set up the so-called the company, the trust or the SMS fund trustee, it will cost 1,980. So upon finish, they say that everything under a roof, you buy property to us, broker using us, and finish on the settlement, the $1,980 will be giving you back, assuming you are forming just for free. But you give back, you can choose, oh, put it back to my Spanish fund. Oh, no, give it to me. I'll give it to my husband. You name it. You just pay, because in the same management fund, very sensitive. You can't say commission, you can't say kickback, you can't say prepaid. But Pastor Ruben teach me a very good word, collaboration fees. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, William.
Then you won't cry. Collaboration fees. You can give to anyone. Collaboration.
Absolutely.
And on top of that, if a property full price, and after closing, we also put in $2,000 for the God Kingdom funds, which is your project. Maybe you call Project 61 in it.
Yes.
Then you want to qualify in God this way. So God will put first. So this project all belongs to Jesus Christ. I'm just a manager. That's it.
Amazing. Beautiful. That's part of our kingdom principles. Thank you. So, guys, I am just recognizing the time. It's been an amazing session. I want to leave you with these 5 questions on us, what we call the bamboo orange season, and the questions that you can apply this to your property journey is number one, what harvest is already in front of you that you may not have recognized yet? Example, we've had people here who already have extra rooms that they've been able to rent out one or more and produce income from what's in their hand existing. Okay, so that's something to think about. We've had one or two look at their backyards and say, can I build a granny flat in my backyard? Okay, so that's another. So look at your ideas, look at what's there, and say what's in my hand that I can already monetize. You can also have homestay students come in. Think about that. That's a higher income that can come in to if you're in your own property as well. So those are options for you. What's in your hand as an example. What mindset shift do you need to make from waiting and sowing to receiving and reaping? So what can you fix or change now itself? If you already got tenants in a house, review it. I just went and reviewed and found that I could actually increase by $20 a week minimum to $40 a week for each room that I had in my one of my properties. Okay, so redo a review. You may already be willing, if you're having existing rentals, that can go up as well. Maybe think about managing it yourself. If you're managing to an agent, it might reduce the cost. If it has more headaches, don't do it. Okay, so have a think through that. Question three, where in your life have you been holding back instead of stepping into the opportunities God has already prepared? Okay, if, for example, properties are there to help you build a more passive type of income or to set you up for more financial freedom in, say, the next 10, 20, 30 years, or to build a legacy for you, then have a look at it and say, well, where do I get started and when do I get started? Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start building. Remember that you can always sell a property and buy another one. All right. I was just talking to someone recently and they had 6 properties and they found that 2 of them were not performing as well. And so they know which 2 that they're going to offload and still keep buying more property. All right. So look at what is holding you back, and instead of you stepping in, and don't wait for the perfect opportunity. Just take on opportunities as you're more empowered to do this stuff. Look at your risks. Remember that there's no such thing as being successful without ever failing. Right. I was just even watching who is the world's fastest man from Jamaica. You guys remember him? Who's now an old man and he can't run the
Some
can't
books.
yeah, Hussein Bolt, right? So I was just watching something about him the other day, and he was just before he won the 100 meter, the 200-meter marathon. He lost the 100-meter marathon to his co-competitor, who went ahead of him by 2 seconds. That's a big run. But the next competition in 200 meters, he won by a huge gap, and even had time while he's crossing the line to turn to him and do a little face at him. So that was funny. But here's the thing. Just because you're successful doesn't mean you won't have failures. Failures are along the pathway of success. And so if you look at failures as not failures, but instead as celebration, then there's no perfect moment. Just start to do stuff. Question 4, who do you need to partner with or learn from to fully step into your harvest season? Okay, so as we said, build a team, have people around you. William is part of that team who can help you with ideas and the stock that they have. If that works well with you, go for it. Coach Rubika is part of your team. If you're going to look at NDIS properties, then have a chat to her and see, is it going to be worthwhile, someone who services it. William has somebody as well, Matthew. So you've got those teams that you can build together with. Accounting, you need an accountant. You got William, bookkeeper. You've got our coach Hannah, and so on and so forth. Okay, so who do you need to partner with on this call? You've got the membership program here that's continuing to help you set 30, 60, 90 day goals and also bigger long-term goals. The last question: what action can you take this week to position yourself as a reaper rather than just a sower? Okay. And it's all about this whole thing of start getting, even if you get $1 a week passive income, celebrate that. Why? Because $1 is better than nothing and better than negative gearing. And it sets you up into a better position to go, oh, if I can do $1, I can do more. When William asked me about the rooming houses, I remember the first rooming house I ever did was my own property. Then I did another one because I couldn't afford to buy my own property. So I started leasing and subleasing. And the first one that I leased and subleased, I only made $50 a week. It was a 3-bedroom place. I still remember it. And but I celebrated that $50 a week because after that, my average per week was between $200 to $400 every week as profit per property. Okay. But I had to celebrate the first one and I had to test out the first one. Same thing I want this is for you to think about is what action can you take this week to position yourself as a reaper rather than a sower? If you're making even a small amount of profit, celebrate that. Okay, anyone feel like they've benefited from this? Please pop a 777 in the chat group. I think that we've had some gold shared with us today, and I hope the questions also have helped you just think through it and give you some ideas as well. The recordings will be there for you guys to jump into. Aranka, mental maths happening with you. You guys should jump into the mental maths that's on in our chat group as well. A lot of fun there. I love the fact that people are doing some trying to answer questions in a great way. Before we go, one mental maths question that I put up here that has made everyone not get the right answer. If you haven't seen this, let's do a quick one. Anyone know the answer for this one?
2 times 2.
Come on, who's the first who can answer this? Don't use ChatGPT, guys. It got it wrong, by the way, ChatGPT. When I got my answer and I put it to ChatGPT, it got it wrong. I had to correct it. All right, let's work it out.
I have no idea what that's trying to say.
I love mental maths. It's fun.
Too late to be
23?
doing this, Rueben.
Is it 23?
Too late.
No. All right, let's do it.
15.
Let's do it slowly
23?
together. If three pairs
My
of
brain
shoes.
can't
Wait,
handle
wait,
this.
wait. Let's calculate. Wait.
Okay, if 3 pairs of shoes equals $30, how much is one pair of shoe?
10.
10.
Beautiful. So one pair of shoes is 10. So when you see a pair of shoes, you see 10. Okay, good. So if 10 plus 2 pigeons equals 20, how much is each pigeon?
5.
Oh,
No.
stop it.
Yeah,
You got a mental
Wait,
maths,
Wait.
got a mental
I
maths.
want to give it. I want to give it. Wait. I'm working on
Say
it.
that again. Each pigeon is 10.
That's 5.
So if a pair of shoes that is 10 plus 2 pigeons equals 20 and the 2 pigeons are equal,
They
then
must be
10 plus 5.
That must be 5 each.
Yes,
The
well done.
the
So
ice
5
cream is
plus
4.
5 plus 10 equals 20. Beautiful. Now, we know the pigeon is 5, and we don't know these ice creams, but they're equal. So it's 2x.
Ice cream is 4.
6.
4.
They're 3 each.
4.
3.
4 each.
No, it's 4 because 13 minus 5 is 8,
Yeah.
and 8 divided by 2 is 4 each, right?
So
Now,
19.
So 10 plus 5 plus 4, 19.
no, remember, this is one
The answer,
shoe.
the answer
This
is
is not 2
Ah.
shoes. So half of 10
Oh,
is
that's
5.
cheating.
It's not cheating, it's meant.
5.
Cheating.
60. 60.
Hiromi got it right. And then one pigeon, which is how much? The pigeon was 5.
5.
20.
And then not 2 ice cream cones, 1 ice cream cone. So
Oh, 2.
was
It's
4, so
4.
that's 2. And then you do your BODMAS multiplication first.
Oh, yes.
That is
2 times 5, 10 plus.
Uh-huh.
if,
No,
if
not
it's not
5.
that,
The
it's
pigeon is 5, yes. And 2, so 2
Yes, 2
times 5
times
is 10.
5, 10
10 plus
plus
60.
5.
15.
You know,
It is now.
you know you get the answers off you at school, yeah? And
Yeah.
why really-
4 times 15.
I have to go to bed. I can't concentrate.
So the answer is 15. All right.
What? 15?
Oh, my
15.
goodness.
One shoe,
Golly,
one
gosh.
cone. So these are 2 cones and a pair of shoes. So you can just
Okay,
divide the
okay.
2. Do your BODMAS first.
Come on.
More to come on our chat group, guys. You did well.
Sometimes it's confusing.
Don't worry, it's not Mom Carol. It's okay. It's not your talent. You got
I
better
have to go
talents
to
than that. William has even given. William just uses a calculator. He's got.
I've got to
he's-
go now. I'm-
see you guys. This is the 3rd try.
So
Thank
what was
you.
the answer?
Thank you.
What was the answer?
Thank you.
15.
Weren't you listening, Aranka?
Uh-huh. What?
15.
The
What did
answer
you
was
say, Margaret?
15.
What did you say, Margaret?
You weren't
It's
listening.
multiply. I don't get it.
Yeah,
What did Margaret
that's why I
say?
don't participate, because when I do, I may get it wrong.
Good night.
Oh, come on, guys. It's not that hard. Good night. Yes.
No.
Hey,
Look.
William,
It has to be
Mr. Rankin
16.
here.
It's multiply by 4.
Yeah.
16.
So, but remember, it's 1 cone. So 2 cones are 4. 1 cone is 2.
Oh.
Ah, yes.
See, that's what I meant about it being cheating.
Yeah.
Tricking.
So 2 times 5, 10.
10
And then
plus
10
5.
plus 5, 15.
10 plus 2.
Happy now? You always buy 2 shoes. Yes,
I
Louis,
agree
you
with
buy
that.
2, but we
You
lost
buy
one on the way, Louis. Where mine is coming from? Who's giving me minuses here? Helen, 13 minus 5 equals 8. Oh, yeah, down here. Yeah. 13 minus 5 is 8, and then therefore these are 4 each because it's 2x. Algebra. I used to love algebra. That was the only time I think I woke up. Algebra was good. Geometry wasn't as good for me. Beautiful. Not maths, not mathing. Okay. It's all good.
I want to know. I want to understand the formula, because if the one shoe, okay, one shoe is supposed to be 5.
If it's sometimes you got to speak it out aloud and you get the answer.
I was thinking 10 because it's just 1.
Nah, that's
Since
why.
it's not- it's
Yeah.
not a
And
pair.
do you know,
Yeah.
Mom Carol, that even ChatGPT got it wrong? It noticed that there was one shoe, but it didn't notice the one ice cream. I had to correct it. And it's like, oh, we have to do this again. And that's how it. So don't worry. Even Salin got it wrong. Beautiful. Blessings, guys. Have a great rest of the evening. Thank you again. And
Thank you.
the good word to help more people. William said 30. I don't know, William, if we're going to trust you with accounting now. If you're gonna, we'll have to work on William. Take care.
See you,
Thank
everyone. Bye-bye.
Blessings.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Yeah.
William is not used to you working with shoes and pigeons.
Oh, okay. Next time we'll do the one with properties and see if he gets it.
Yeah.
Bye bye.